On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Hewitt. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. But there is a Heisman Trophy winner on the field, and he's the one we are all very eager to see perform.
He, of course, the former Houston Cougar. And now we're going to see this bruiser at running back in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance, and here we go.
That time missed the mark. He said he wanted to run better than that, but that run was much closer to average than exceptional.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Pretty solid time for him, Kate. Didn't get the oohs and the ahs from the crowd here, but he showed he has NFL speed.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Somebody's a regular in that weight room. As those reps went up, eyes got wider. And this is a total that will grab some attention.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, now that we're through the athletic testing, time for him to get some touches and show that he's the playmaker that these teams are looking for.
Focus on, focus. Let's go. Hup. Set. Yes. Set. Ready. Hut, hut. Let's go now. Look it up already. Set, go. Yeah. Set it. Yeah. Ready. Yeah. Go. Set. Woo, woo, woo.
There were some highlights from that performance, no question, but I'm not sure he answered all the questions or checked all the boxes that some of these scouts had with that kind of showing.
Ready. Go. Ready. Set. Hut. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Come on. Set. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Set. Go.
There were some highlights from that performance, no question, but I'm not sure he answered all the questions or
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
Back-to-back carries here. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 13-point lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. On first down, they'll run. Good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. At the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. They'll run here on first down. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Giants with a chance to add to their lead. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down. Russ looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They've got first down from the 31. Blown back, gets the handoff. He finds space into the red zone. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. As expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
First down, Giants.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized, but within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The Giants possessing the football. We rejoin the action in the second quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants! A big play there, 75 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it...
Possession switching back to the New York Giants. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Now a second and 10.
Second and 10.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Jets. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Ooh, the juke. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 103 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to run them.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On a first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he is going to have to earn his playing time. And
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Houston. They cross the 40. Nice run there. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Russ setting to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Takes out a one-stop, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Patriots' 25-yard line.
They give it to him again. Has a big hole left. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the...
Giants and their running back about to get back to work. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
Setting up the screen. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to the well again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
25-yard line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
And the 11.
Here's Wilson to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A gain of 8.
The Giants and this running back headed back out for a new series. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. First down, here's Russ. Setting up the running back screen. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Milton Williams making the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the long back on the handoff. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. for him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to meet him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the first.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that.
The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Now a give running right. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-point lead.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Wilson on 1st and 10. Got a screen to the running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down. First down 10 at the 40.
Russ is going to cook here. All in left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4... Giants and this running back headed back out for a new series. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Across the 45 and still going. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of it. I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Down and 7.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Jukes one defender, and he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.